Since the Chang'e 4 successful landing on the moon, the topic of landing on the moon has been hot in recent months. Except for the media scrambling to report, many countries have also begun their own moon landing missions. Europe, Japan, India, Israel and other countries have developed a lunar exploration plan. India had intended to become the fourth country to land on the moon, but it didn't expect to be robbed by Israel. 21st of this month at 2045. SpaceX company's Falcon 9 carrier rocket launched successfully into outer space orbit at Canaveral Air Force Base. Among them is a moon landing ship, Beresheet, built by Israel at a cost of more than $100 million. If the spacecraft land succeeds, it will be the fourth country in the world to perform a soft landing on the moon. It is understood that Genesis will adopt China's Chang'e 1's moon running route. Accelerated to Earth-Moon orbit through multiple orbits, and then captured by the moon's gravity, they are reorbited by deceleration into moon orbit. The landing site was chosen near the site of the Apollo 17 spacecraft's landing site at the time. If it's a distance, it might be possible to take an imaging shot of Apollo's landing site. Perhaps Genesis can prove that the United States did go to the moon in the last century. Other from Israel, Europe and India have also been closely watching the moon landings program in recent days. The European Space Agency said in an interview with the media, "The moon has a huge potential for money. We will join more than 80 companies. Realize the lunar mining and bring return to Earth within 5 years. Complete the astronauts' moon landing in 10 years. But at this point the most anxious is India. India's moon landing plan began long time before China, and India was confident of being the third to land on the moon before China. Pairing of China's Chang'e 1 is India's Chandrayaan 1. It was intended to launch before the Chang'e 1, but it was a whole year late. When China had built the Chang'e 3, India also developed the Chandrayaan 2, and planned a soft landing before China's Chang'e 3, but didn't expect this time to be 8 years late. China's Chang'e 4 has now landed on the moon, the Indian Chandrayaan 2 has not yet launched. It is foreseeable that India will be many years behind other countries in the future, when it comes to lunar resource extraction, both at the national and commercial levels. All the world country will spare no effort to explore into the moon. Since the landing of the moon in Mizo, the lunar exploration project has been at a low ebb. It didn't expect China to land on the moon and lead a wave of lunar race. Why did such a laborious and expensive project? And why suddenly attract so many countries to join? What's on the moon? We summarize a few reasons. First, the spirit of human exploration. The vast universe is very attractive to mankind. In recent years, many countries' economic recovery, all kinds of deep space exploration equipment continue to be launched. Let us spy on more of the mysteries of the universe. It can also promote the continuous development of human science and technology, disguised as a driven technology for the development of human science and technology, and can create national pride, stimulate national creativity. Second, economic and political margins. Under the 1967 years United Nations Treaty, the moon is considered an unclaimed space territory, just like the Earth's Antarctic region. As the cost of space exploration becomes lower, the associated planetary resources nearly the Earth have kept the world's eyes on the curtain for a long time. For the first few decades, humans were confined to the field of exploration. Only a general idea of what valuable resources are available on these planets. The moon will be the first planet in the future for human resource exploitation. The first country to establish a base on the moon has a certain advantage, so some less economically powerful countries are more eager to land on the moon. But space development is not a few years to mature. The United States has been exploring the space industry for hundreds of years, and China also has been exploring more than a half-century. China and US aerospace technology can have today's achievements are completely a spur with long accumulation. It is understood that Israel's lunar landing lander has been a series of 2 failures, is expected to successfully land on the moon is very unlikely. And the upfront budget is smaller, only $1 billion. This will cause a major problem for the entire task. But engineers say they can fix the problem within 2 days. Also let us bless it, hope to get out of the difficult situation in time. Bring the dawn of the Beresheet spacecraft to another planet. If you like this video please subscribe us. We will continue to present you with great China achievements.